Match 726, Billy Jack Haynes versus Outlaw Ron Bass. All right, here's two probably lower down on the card wrestlers from the 80s that I like. The Outlaw Ron Bass used to be a good character. They used to lose to the big stars, and Billy Jack Haynes, his peak was probably WrestleMania 3 when he fought Hercules to a double count out, I think. Yeah. And Billy Jack, you'll see if he gets him with the full Nelson. But it's fun to get all these. I'm glad people make these stars that are not as popular and not as well remembered in this game. It's cool to use them too. That didn't win all the time like guys like Coco Beware and Iron Mike Sharp, and they lost a lot, but they were stars in their own right. They weren't winning all the time like Andre the Giant Hogan and Randy Savage and stuff. But they had their part on the card. Did a lot of the warm-up matches at the house shows and stuff. The early lead would like start the show for first, second, third match, whatever. But they helped to build the card to a great card back then. You do the house shows in the Spectrum, the Garden, and stuff. These guys you remember these guys from those shows. All right, Billy Jack Haynes thrown. But yeah, Outlaw Ron Bass, I just remember he used to just be on a lot of the house shows and just help fill the card out. But he wasn't main eventing the Madison Square Garden house shows or anything like that. He would be more like in the first few matches. But he provided good entertainment. And Billy Jack too was on. Billy Jack was like second match or WrestleMania 3, something like that. It was early in the card with Hercules. But that's the match that stands out for me. It's probably his biggest match of his career, Billy Jack. But yeah, I like Billy Jack. He was good. But yeah, him and Hercules had like the battle of the full Nelson at WrestleMania 3. But yeah, they had who remembers those guys? Yeah, Coco Beware and Outlaw Ron Bass, Iron Mike Sharp. Who else is on there? Those guys that would be at the bottom of the card, but they give you a good match. Pete Doherty. There's a lot. I can't remember all of them though. Because a lot of them, they would call them enhancement talent or jobbers. But some of them were more like glorified. They like Coco Beware and stuff. They had more character to them. And then there was ones that just completely lost all the time. But they made the stars look good. So without those guys, the stars wouldn't look as good. Billy Jack here. Even Tito Santana became like a glorified jobber later in his career. He used to lose all the time. But he was the champ. He was in like 84. Tito was the champ and stuff. And then look at like WrestleMania 8. He lost to Shawn Michaels. He gave Shawn Michaels a push. I think that was the first match of WrestleMania 8. If you want to go back and look at that. Got a cover here. Nope. Good match here. This game plays a great wrestling match. This game, though I like Fire Pro Wrestling World. This game still does a good job, and it looks a lot nicer. But yeah, I'm running this on PS5 Pro just so people know, and people wonder what console I'm using. The Pro, this is not enhanced for Pro. I mean, maybe the resolution's slightly better. I don't know if the frame rate's probably more locked at 60 than it was because it has more. It just has more. It's naturally going to be better because it just has more power to work with. So yeah, every game's going to be a little better. The frame rate's going to be more stable, more locked on all the games. just naturally, just from the power. All right, Billy Jack's gonna let him get counted here. Oh, he's gonna go up. Is he gonna jump off the thing? I don't remember Billy Jack ever doing that. He jumps. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, Billy Jack. I mean, if he ever did that, I don't remember ever seeing it, jumping off the turnbuckle like that. Randy Savage is probably most famous for doing that. All right, he has a 20 count, so he has plenty of time. No rush here. All right, nice punch by Billy Jack. And Ron Bass right back at him. Yeah, these guys like Ron Bass here, I'll like download them, then I'll delete them to fit somebody else. So that when there's only 100 spots, you got to. I wish there was more spots because you got to keep swapping them out. And we got a nice win here. Let's get the word.